super slow. Trying to. Thank you. Yup, cooked beef. I've been collecting a lot of salt.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Yep.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them
What do you sell
treasures.
nowadays? Never really sell what you sell. Quite a few people actually don't even buy stuff. They usually, and even if they do, it's usually like armor or something. Anyways. Looks like I have enough to buy that Elder Scroll now.
Whatever you need. My smear if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. You looking for a new blade? Take a look. Until next.
Alright. I should be able to...
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I'm gonna use up all of my gold. Not all of it. Most of it. Like 90% of it. Just to buy back this freaking Elder Scroll. I should have... Guys, don't make my mistake. Do not sell him the scroll.
until you know you don't need it. I don't mean after you read it and learn Dragon Red. I mean after all the DLCs. Because guys, I found out that the main quest line ends after you kill Alduin, mainly.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Yeah, you've been saying that over and over. It's not gonna happen.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we... Back, huh? Well, the price is still 4,000 coins. All right. I suppose I could do that.
Thank you. Sorry you don't get to display
Hundreds
it.
of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
So guys, I was lucky enough that I could bring it down to 3,000. Good thing my speech is pretty good. Because I still would have paid that 4,000, but I just wouldn't be happy with it. Now, how much even is a Elder Scroll worth? Oh yeah, they don't even bother to put it in the... What? Really? Alright, so I can't even read it.
I trust
you
your
owe me-
journey was successful. I trust your journey was successful. I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
What?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Dang it.
No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, The Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
Alright, he's got another one.
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
I don't know why, but Skyrim's map kind of reminds me of
The gods
Ireland.
will always be grateful for everything you've done.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second. Yeah. Anyway, it's done. Time to move on. Much obliged. Here. It's not much, but take it anyway.
Dragon. Let's knock him out of the sky.
Who's there?
God might get nervous. Man approaches with his weapon drawn.
done and done.
Fox. It's dead. That means there's either a bear nearby or some wolves. We're here. Okay, we go get in, get the blade, and get out. Simple.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
This place is beautiful.
Wow. Look at this place.
I
No
know.
one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
Exactly.
You got the knife. Now all we need to do is crack down one of those canticle trees. moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
Where am I? Where's the bark? Whoa, that's worth a lot.
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
I'm Gilbert, King of the Butterflies. I just need to find 2 more swarms and then I can leave. I wish it marked it on. One more swarm. What's this?
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Enter the column and read the blood. Okay. Let's Samar.
Nervous? Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
He's just is he gonna?
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the... Who's there?
Ah! They're here.
What now? Anything good?
Yeah, very. Think you can hold one or two? Someone else is still here. Better leave. I don't know if that's supposed to happen. Because guys, you know that scared me. I was just trying to talk with Serana, and then boom. We get attacked. You know I got super scared from that.
So guys, it's amazing how one day I have an Elder Scroll. Next day I give it away. Next day I have 2 Elder Scrolls. Or I have 1 Elder Scroll. Next day
Let's move faster. The
I
sun's...
get that old Elder Scroll back and I have 2. And then boom. Oh, don't worry. I know somewhere we can fast travel to that's safe for us. Well, me mostly. You, I don't know. I don't know how the since you're with me though, yeah, you'll be fine. We'll be fine. The point is, I'm buds with the orcs. I saved one of their great tribes. Is this the end of the this DLC? It's been crazy.
He's there. That'll teach you. Keep your eyes open here.
Was this supposed to happen?
Where'd you come from? Yes?
I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. I'm gonna say it was.
Done and done. Where'd you come from?
Nothing's here. Possibly a vampire hunter?
These people were...
Oh.
Why would anyone want to set up camp here? I wonder what happened to them.
Few reason they might have had a death wish. Oh, well.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Wait. Wait a second. Isn't that a snow elf? No, that's impossible. Alright, let's put our little mage light away. Oh my god. I didn't know they still existed. No, I need to wait for my mage light to go away. Go away. I thought all of them were turned into Falmers.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers.
Sorry.
Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Oh.
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, Let me show you.
This is so cool. I wish you could be a snow elf. Whoa. Sorry.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Okay, this is amazing. I thought all those snow elves were Valmer.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking, we had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price: the blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
My God, this is terrible.
They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. They were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wish to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Sirabane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
Man, if I had the choice, I would have became a snow elf.
Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain.
Oh my god, you guys are the last of your kind?
May Auriel keep you free.
Wait a second. Have you just been here for... You're saying this as if you've been here for hundreds of years. How is that possible? You seem like you're... like maybe in your 20s or 30s. Well, unless like in this time people have longer of a life.
As I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now. Where'd you go?
Isn't that the stuff I need for that one suit of armor?
Where'd you come from?
Falmer. Sorry, bud. A shield. Don't need it though. Oh. Your war axes actually do okay damage. So the Falmer we're usually fighting or
who's there?
Either forced to be like this
I knew I heard something.
or, well, I don't think anyone was really forced, but so sad how the snow elves were forced to become the Falmer. How could someone do this?
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
No, enough of that. Light doesn't do me much anyways.
Yes? Alright, let's see what you have. Who's there? I knew I saw something.
Nothing's in here.
Done and done. Done and done.
You okay? So it took away their blinding. It made them blind, but what happened like to their hair and their so creepy.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Done and done. Where'd you come from?
Whoa! A Falmer helm. I haven't found any of those yet. I want that. No, I don't wanna. I'm keeping that. I don't need all those. Who's there? Chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, call
Elmer wanted to keep it there. Where'd you come from? I'll teach you.
A Val saber cat? Ugh. Where did you... Oh, whatever. This reminds me so much of Black Reach.
By the blood.
What? Did she say something I don't? What the? Whoa.
Oh, what is it? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Oh man. A veil deer. So that's what they are. Whoa. I'm taking that too. I need you to hold.
What now? If you think it'll help.
Alright. I see something or someone. Looks like a ghost.
I think that's another way shrine up there. Here we go.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum. May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
So, I wonder what happened to our snow elf friend's brother, but we'll have to find out in the next episode because, well, this video's getting too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we will be hopefully over with this all. So hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.